90s kids TV legend recalls underage drinking offset and admits there's no money left. One star of the beloved 1990s program The Worst Witch has recalled what really happened offset and what she did after earning a lot of money from the hit children's series. The CITV show, which was based on the book series by Jill Murphy and followed clumsy witch-in-training Mildred Hubble throughout her time at Cackle's Academy, ran from 1998 until 2001. The titular character was played by Georgina Sherrington, and she was joined by the fellow child actresses Felicity Jones, who went on to mainstream Hollywood success, and Hollyoaks star Jessica Fox in the main lineup. Also amongst the cast was late British acting legend Una Stubbs, and now former actress Holly Rivers, 41, who played the part of schoolgirl Drusilla Paddock, has recalled going to great efforts to find a pub near the studios who would serve alcohol without requiring proof of ID at the time.
Wet boots ruining your mornings? The job site boot dryer uses gentle, fanless heat to quietly dry boots, shoes, and gloves overnight, helping reduce dampness and odor. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/4 before it's gone.
Joined by co-star Katie Allen, who replaced Felicity Jones in the role of class bully Ethel Hallow on her Cackles After Dark podcast, Holly said, "It was this cheesy bar, and they had buy one get one free lurid cocktails. We enjoyed a few of those. I think it was the only place we could find in the whole of South London that would serve us alcohol, even though we did have fake IDs." Since her time on the program, Holly has carved out a successful career as a children's author. But the topic of conversation soon turned to money, and she spoke candidly of what she did with her lucrative earnings from the iconic show. "We were earning quite a lot of money for teenagers. Were you sensible with your earnings?" Katie, who went on to appear in Casualty and EastEnders, admitted that quite a lot of it was put into savings, but she spent a lot on designer clothes. Recalling her own decisions, Holly said, "My mom and dad were pretty liberal and pretty progressive. They just said I'd worked really hard for the money so I could do with it whatever I wanted. I did put myself through uni, and I did loads of traveling so I didn't spend it unwisely, but there's certainly none left." Since the advent of streaming, The Worst Witch has made it onto various platforms, and Holly even wrote to BritBox to ask for royalties, but was left bitterly disappointed with the response she received. She said, "My agent at the time still deals with my Worst Witch finances now." But the BritBox debacle, "I wrote to BritBox and said, we're the cast of The Worst Witch, the original series, and I see you've got our beautiful faces on your amazing streaming platform. Do we get some money?" No joke, the answer I got back was, "Unfortunately, we won't be able to issue any payments as we don't issue payments smaller than 25p. That's what we were gonna get. Less than 25p. The final episode of The Worst Witch was broadcast in January 2001, just months before the release of the first Harry Potter film, and a short-lived spin-off titled Weird Sister College followed. In 2005, CITV launched the new Worst Witch with a brand new set of characters before Netflix remade the series entirely in 2017, with Game of Thrones star Bella Ramsey in the leading role. Author Jill Murphy published the final Worst Witch book in her multi-million selling series in 2018 and passed away in 2021 following a long battle with cancer at the age of 72. At the time, her son Charlie said, "I feel beyond lucky to have had a mum like mine, and it's impossible to summarize the ways her absence will be felt. She had a depth of character, a warmth, and a life force like no other. I miss her so much already." Follow Mirror Celebs and TV on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Threads.